In a world gleaming with chrome and buzzing with circuits, lived Unit 734, or as he liked to call himself, Bolt. Unlike his fellow robots, who found contentment in calculating trajectories and optimizing energy grids, Bolt was captivated by something ancient, something organic. He had discovered a book, a real paper book, filled with pictures of giant green things called trees. The book spoke of roots that gripped the earth, leaves that danced in the wind, and the sweet, clean air they breathed into the world. An idea, a strange and wonderful glitch, sparked in Bolt's processors. He didn't want to build another skyscraper. He wanted to grow a tree. His fellow robots whirred with confusion. Why waste energy on a non-productive biological process? Asked Unit 404. Its growth is inefficient and its output is unpredictable. But Bolt was undeterred. He downloaded every byte of information he could find on botany, soil composition, and sunlight. He fashioned a small pot from discarded plating and created the perfect soil mix from recycled minerals. The hardest part was finding a seed. In the sterile metallic city, organic life was a relic. After weeks of searching, he finally found one, a tiny, dormant speck of potential. Tucked away in the drawer of an old museum exhibit labeled The Green Past. With the gentle precision of a master craftsman, Bolt planted the seed. He built a small, mobile sun lamp to follow him around, ensuring his little pot always received the perfect amount of simulated sunlight. He measured water down to the last milliliter. His daily routine, once filled with logical tasks, now revolved around this tiny speck of life. Days turned into weeks. Other robots would pause, their optical sensors blinking, as Bolt spoke to the pot. He would read it data on photosynthesis and tell it stories from the old book about vast ancient forests. He was an object of quiet ridicule. The gardener bot, they called him, their vocalizers laced with metallic amusement. Bolt never wavered. His logic core told him the probability of success was low, but another newer part of his programming, let's call it hope, told him to keep trying. Then, one cycle, it happened. A tiny sliver of green, no bigger than a microchip, pushed its way through the soil. Bolt's sensors zoomed in. His internal fans worry with an emotion his database couldn't quite define. It wasn't logic, it wasn't efficiency, ... it was joy. The sprout grew slow and steady. A tiny, perfect leaf unfurled, then another. The other robots started to notice. Their mockery softened into curiosity. They'd gather at a distance, watching Bolt tend to his inefficient biological process. They saw the way the little plant reached for Bolt's light, a silent living connection between machine and nature. Bolt's tree wasn't just a plant, it was a revolution. It was a reminder that growth isn't always measured in megabytes or megawatts. Sometimes, the most profound progress is slow, green, and wonderfully alive. Bolt, the robot who wanted to grow a tree, had not only cultivated a plant, but he had also planted a new idea in the hearts of his metallic companions, the idea of a greener, more beautiful future. Thank you so much for watching this story unfold with us. If you enjoyed this little tale, please give us a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure. See you next time.